Hey, I'm Audrey Hope. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Hope for Relationships. I am the Soul Love Healer, and today we're going to hear from Katrina from South Carolina, who wants to know what's really going on in the world. Don't we all want to know? So please join me. Healing is so unbelievably simple. You do what needs to be done, and that's it. Over. Problem solved. Thanks for joining me so we can heal all our issues from the deep level of the soul and save years and years of therapy. Katrina from South Carolina writes, I don't know how to live in this crazy world. My partner wants me to be happy and find joy in little things, but I'm so taken down by the trauma in the world, I just can't have a good time anymore. Can you tell me how I can live and how I can stop the fear? Katrina, that's a great question, because we all know that the fear is coming closer and closer, and we can't just like lock the doors, shut the TV, and hide the curtains. It's really here, and we really have to take a stand. So let me talk about this from the level of the soul and the spiritual timing of it all. We are in wake-up time. The alarm has sounded, the clarion call has sounded, and it is so loud, and it's like an atomic bomb, because it has to be. Because we are a world asleep and in slumber, and we have to now wake up. The good news is, the prophecy is that a time would come when we would take back our divinity and our light. So this is a spiritual opportunity to become multidimensional beings of light, our true beingness. And so we don't have to really be that afraid when we understand it. And so many of us in the deep part of our hearts really know we are on this deep mission. We are prepared, we have worked hard, then we've worked even harder, we've been in training for this day, and it's been a prophecy. You can call it Armageddon. You can call it the 5th battle of Armageddon. You could call it the end of the Mayan Calendar and moving into the 5th dimension. Whatever you call it, it still is the time of transformation. And we must wake up, because we are a world living in deception and lies. We are not a reality show, and we can't think of it as a reality show because we are so much more, and we believe the lies, and we've taken the opposite of things, gone topsy-turvy, like our brains have turned around. What's red is white, what's white is black, and we've forgotten words like truth and integrity and fighting for justice. We have just been asleep for too long, and some people have really sacrificed themselves karmically to wake us up, and that is some of the reason that people have died, children have died, because it has been a sacrifice on such a humongous, deep, magnificent level to help us see that we cannot just sit around anymore and let people take our power. It is now as if we are at a boundary. Which way will you go? Will you go to the fear, or will you go to the light? And we have to make the choice. We can no longer run from this particular pathway. It's either light or not. And so, Katrina, it's an amazing question, and even the question shows that you are on the right track, because you care so much and you're really thinking about the world. So many of us want to just hide behind the curtains, hide under our beds, shut the door, shut the TV, but we can't run and hide anymore, because the fear has come too close. It is not just them, it is now me and us and I, and there's no way to run. And join me for my next show, which I'm going to reveal some of the divine secrets of protection to help you get through this. And I'm Audrey Hope, and thank you for joining me. So if you have a question, you can write to me in the comments below, or you can contact me on my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. The links are in the description box. And don't forget to like and subscribe so we can heal all our issues from the deep level of the soul. I'm Audrey Hope, and thank you so much for joining me. Hey, if you like my videos, and I hope you do, then subscribe and click. Are you gonna click? Come on, click here now. Let's go.